Alright, hello everybody. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to solo the new Esper City raid on Insane in AWTD. So this is the team I brought with me. If you want to follow this video exactly, you'll need this team. And we've got Esdeath leading Frozen Heart, we've got Blue Rose Knight, Doma, then we've got Peem to deal with stuns, and Denji and Idol for money. So that's the team I've got. And first thing you want to do when you load in is you're going to want to find one of these spawn points. There are two on this map. Find one of them, follow it down until they meet up. So we're gonna go find this little spot right here where the blue line goes into the red, and there's this taxi right there. We're gonna place our Esdeath at the bottom of that blue line on this side right here. Then we're gonna place our 3 Denjis down to the left of that, where they won't really be in the way. So we're gonna keep auto skip off so these Denjis can make more money, but we're gonna throw on 3x speed or 2x if you don't have 3x, and then start it up. So with the first little bit of money we're gonna save up for a Doma, and we're gonna place that Doma to the left of our Esdeath on this outside corner here. There we go. Next thing we're gonna save up for is upgrading each of our Denjis once. So there's one upgrade. There's another upgrade, and there's another one. So we've got all 3 Denjis upgraded once. Now we're gonna save up for another Doma. And we're going to place him to the right of Esdeath, right on this outside corner. So that's our starting setup here. We've got 2 Domas, 1 Esdeath, and then 3 Denjis, each upgraded once. Now we're going to save up to upgrade each of our Denjis for the second time. So there we go. That's 1. That's another. And that's all our Denjis upgraded. So we've got all our Denjis upgraded for the second time. We're gonna go ahead and place an Idol down towards this middle section where she can kind of cover all of our units and get that buff going. Now we're going to upgrade each of our Denjis to max, and we're also going to buy food this stage so we can kind of feed everyone so we don't die. So I like to buy food 50 at a time. You can buy like 10, I don't know. Just feed your units. And now that we've got all of our Denjis maxed out, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our Esdeath. And we're going to get her to that giant ice meteor circle AoE. Then we're going to start upgrading our Idol. So we're going to try and max out our Idol here. And we're going to buy a little bit of food though, just make sure we always have enough. So we've got element enemies coming in, but we do have a Doma down. 2 Domas down, so we should be fine. Want to max out our Idol first. And now we're going to start upgrading one of the Domas. So we're going to upgrade them, I think 3 times, should be good. There we go. And now we're going to place down our Peem next to our Idol somewhere in this middle section. I guess next to our Esdeath, just to cover these units so we can cleanse them. So we're going to upgrade our Peem up to the ability when she gets reverse curse, and we're going to put that on auto once we have it. There we go, put that on auto. And we're not going to max her out, we don't need that HP bonus, so we're going to start upgrading our Doma instead. And make sure you keep buying food. After wave 5 you want to make sure you're buying food every wave so we don't run out. So there we go, we got 1 Doma maxed out, and we're going to go ahead and work on maxing out the next one. And there we go. So next, after we've maxed out 2 Domas and we've got 1 Esdeath down, upgraded 3 times, and our farm's maxed out, and we have Peem, we are going to place more units. So we're going to find this little corner here for Doma. So it's going to be right by this RV thing, and we're going to put it right at this corner at the bottom here, and to go ahead and max him out. There we go. So we've got Doma maxed out up here. We've got all 3 Domas maxed. We're going to make sure we keep buying food. It's wave 7. And we're going to place all 3 of our Blue Rose Knights also by this trailer, just right in front of the windshield here. All 3 of them in a triangle formation kind of thing. Right here. And then we're going to max them out. sure to keep your units fed, keep buying food. And right now we're just maxing out those Blue Rose Knights. There we go. One more. And there we go. We've got all of our units maxed out now. We've got everything placed, everything maxed out except for Esdeath. So now we're going to start upgrading our Esdeath. And we're going to want to keep her right before the final upgrade. We're going to turn on auto skip. So just keep upgrading Esdeath. You at least want to get her full AoE as soon as you can. So there you go. You can see at upgrade 9, you can see it. New move, Frozen Field AoE. So we want to get that, definitely. Whenever we can. There we go. And we're going to get this upgrade for 68k, and this is the final upgrade we're going to buy before we can actually turn auto skip on. There we go, and now we're going to turn auto skip on and hit skip here. And we're going to buy some food, make sure our units stay fed at all times. That's the most important part after we turn auto skip on, is to keep feeding our units. So we've got everything maxed out except for Peem, so I guess we might as well max her out here. And then we're saving up for this final Esdeath upgrade. So just keep your units fed. That's the most important part. I like to buy food 50 at a time again. And we're coming up on the final wave here, so we're just trying to get that final upgrade on Esdeath right before the boss comes in. Sorry about my chair, by the way. I'm just sitting up in my chair. It's very creaky. So, make sure your units are fed. We're almost enough here to buy that Esdeath upgrade, and the boss is coming in. And there we go. Got the Esdeath upgrade. Now you can just spend the rest of your money buying food. We have everyone maxed out. We're doing good. And just make sure everyone stays fed during this. You want to keep feeding your units, because that is the most easy way to just do this all for nothing, is if you max out all these units, you forget to feed, then it's over. So, you can see the boss here. He's getting chipped down slowly but surely. And the freeze is definitely helping. Every time he gets frozen, he takes a lot of damage, and it sets him back quite a bit. So just keep your units all fed, and you should see them get chipped down. And so, annoying part of this, now we're going to turn speed off, and if you don't get lucky with the freezes, this can happen. This is fine. We're just going to move our Domas and our Esdeath. So just sell and move your units back here. Boom, boom, and boom. And then they'll just take them down. That's the annoying part, is this team is kind of luck-based, so if you don't get lucky with freezes, then you might have to do this. If you do get lucky with freezes, you might not have to do this at all, but yeah, if this happens and the boss kind of sneaks past your little setup, just replace them back here, it's fine. Just turn the speed lower and sell them. But yeah, that's how I solo this raid. I like to just farm it in a group, but yeah, it's way faster if you just do it with people. But that's how I solo it, that's how you would solo it, I guess. This is a very hard raid, so I hope this guide helps some people. Okay, so that's the guide portion of this video done. For those of you who want to see my exact team and kind of how much I've invested in them, so the only unit I've really put anything into is going to be my Esdeath. So she has max stats, I've re-rolled them to be perfect, and then I'm also limit broke her 3 times. As for my other units, I have Doma. He has very mid stats, and he is not limit broken at all. And then I've got Blue Rose Knight. he also has mid stats and he's not limit broken at all. So the only unit I've really invested in is Esdeath, and you don't really need to invest in her that much if you just invest in the other units as well, kind of reroll their stats to be good. So I also want to say that if you are using Denji, make sure that you evolve him, and then you limit break him and upgrade him and reroll his stats, and then you click this little farm button. So if you didn't know, you can evolve him, do all the stat stuff, and then set him back to the farming unit he is. So that's the trick for Denji. If yours doesn't make enough money, then it won't work for this video. But yeah, that's the team. Hope you found this guide helpful. If you did, maybe consider leaving a like or subscribing. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one, and have a great day.